Kevin. Part 2 of our walk, and we're now at All Hallows Church of Woolbeding. And here we have it. And if Cynthia's going to open the gate up, that'd be great. Thank you. Into this lovely footpath with these cut yew trees. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick this up or not, but just across the wall here, you may remember in other videos I've shown you the structure, the glass structure that's being built by the National Trust, and that's literally just over the wall. So we're heading along here, and this is a Saxon church, and that's the top of it there. Well, I've just sat down for a minute. Cynthia and Steve have just gone on a little ways, but we're just sitting here in the sunshine. I am, and just in front of me are the gravestones and this lovely wall which separates the church entrance to or from Woolbeding House. And All Hallows of Woolbeding is an ancient Saxon church in the picturesque valley of the River Rother. It is situated next to Woolbeding House and is part of the National Trust estate. The nave of the church is original Saxon, and the original Saxon doorway can be seen on the south wall. So let's have a wander along here. As you saw just a minute ago, we've got these lovely cut yew trees which have been shaped, and I've never seen this on a church footpath before. It's quite a long entrance to the church. The tree there just to my right hand side, it's got loads of mistletoe in it, absolutely packed. And it's very well kept in here. But we go down here and the footpath bends round past these yew trees. Got Steve and Cynthia there just having a nose over the fence. Got these lovely daffodils. Look at these daffodils. Just lovely. Very interesting centres to these daffodils here. Can't quite get into. Oh, here we are. Just in there. Love those. They're very, very pretty. Side here we've got this stone wall, and that's, let me get that over there, another shot of the work that's going on over there, and these yew trees all along here, so all obviously planted, all in a straight line. I'm just going to have a wander up over the grounds here so we can have a look at the church from this stone wall. We've got Woolbeding House there just in front of us, and some wonderful looking sculpture in the garden of some sort of a high shining metal. Here we are, we're looking at the tower of the church now. The tower was built in 1728 by Sir Richard Mill, who also redesigned the house in the Queen Anne style. And just here we've got something set into the wall. Let's just have a look, see what we've got here. William Dodsworth Esquire, second son of John Dodsworth Esquire of Thornton Wattless, Yorkshire, captain in the 54th Regiment Foot. He married Martha, youngest daughter of Sir Richard Mill Beatty of the Woolbeding in this country, in this county, by whom this memorial was erected in token of her regard for him. Aged 44 years. Not sure whether we can actually get into the church. Steve's just gone round to this side, and we've got these huge buttresses built of stonework, and we've got this pebble dashing on this side of the church, which I think is the north side. Steve, can you remind me please, on the stonework where we've got the little stones in amongst the pointing, what was that called again?
Which stone?
The stones.
Oh, the coins.
Yeah.
Coining.
Coining. Yeah, okay, thank you. And it's a square tower. Has anybody checked to see if we can get in?
There's a notice on that door that says entrance round the door.
Oh, okay. So this rather lovely window here.
I've got a picture of that.
Oh, well done, mate. And this is the south side, I think, on the church. Lovely big door there with metal studs. So we've got, well, it's under a tiled roof. An interesting headstone over here, which is depicting someone that's buried here, I'm assuming. Don't know if we can be able to read anything here. Oh, some of it's Francis Board, I don't know. Oh, the Reverend Francis Bordillion. Can't read that. Died April 21st, 1912, aged 94. Some of it I couldn't read.
Saxon door.
Oh right, okay. Oh yeah, this would, yeah, on the south side. I remember seeing something about this. But as you can see, the doorway which was there is just filled in. But it's just, Cynthia's just tried the door and we can't get in, which is such a shame. Just give you a little bit more history about the church as I walk underneath this yew tree, and I've just seen the amazing shed for the church, which is in the centre of this yew tree. It looks as if it's been possibly struck by lightning at some point in the past, because it's just black inside. But that's fantastic use of a hollowed out yew tree. The wheelbarrow being used as a door. Oh dear. But let me. I've got a few notes here. Let me just give you a little bit more history of the place. A larger chancel was built by the Victorians in 1876, which resulted in a demolition of the original, smaller Saxon one. During the Civil War, parliamentary troops were taking the lead from the lead from the windows for the bullets, so the windows were removed and stored in the loft of Montesfont Priory. We've done a detour actually. We've come out of the church, which is back over in that direction, and we come down through this field to keep off the lane. You want to go ahead, Steve? Yep. Steve and Cynthia just going through this gate here. We're just going to have a quick look. Let me close this gate up. There. and we can have a look at the bridge. Look at this beautiful pollen on these trees. Do we know what this is called?
Cynthia said hawthorn.
Hawthorn. Oh, it is, yes, beg your pardon. Yeah, hawthorn, you're quite right. Have we got photographs of that, have we? And just here, of course, you've got the bridge, which is what we've got to go back over in a minute. And it's got 3 arches, but a nice big tree stuck right across it, which is a shame. And we're right on the water's edge, and you can see the water's very clear there, and you can just see the reeds or the grass, water grass, just going with the flow of the water. Oh, actually no, it's a 4-arch bridge. There's one just there, tucked away out of sight. So at one point, that's all silted up, that's just sand and silt. This used to flow around the corner. Wow. It's a beautiful stone bridge with these stone mullions, I suppose you'd call them, bridge mullions. Absolutely amazing, beautiful. Hello. And then we've got the flow of the water coming down from our right hand side, which meanders its way all the way around this field.
So, where did you have your lunch? In a graveyard. Always tastes better in a graveyard.
Oh, absolutely. It's all right, folks. Steve hasn't gone funny talking about eating in a graveyard, but that's exactly what we've just done at Woolbeding Church, which is, as I turn the camera around, away in the distance, just to the left of the big house. And we were just sat behind the wall, by the very first yew tree on the right hand side. There's a bench seat there, so we were able to have our lunch, socially distanced of course, but a lovely spot because the views would be up where we are now. We're across these fields. As I pan round this way, Cynthia and Steve as a flash through the shot. But this is the beautiful scenery you're looking at from the bench seat. It's just a lovely spot to have your lunch. And we've just said that if we go on another walk, and it's around about lunchtime, we know that there's a spot there that we could go and just sit and relax, talk about the walk, which is what we've just been doing, and enjoy ourselves. Lovely. So we're headed now through Woolbeding Park, or part of it, and you've seen on many videos in the past, this is the same clump of trees that Cynthia and I walked through once when it was really windy, albeit a nice day. And when I turned round, Cynthia was gone, legging it through the trees because she didn't want to get caught by any falling branches. So we're going to head down this way, part of the river Rother walk, and then up round Caldry and to St Anne's Hill, which Steve's been to once, I think. Is that right? Once?
Once.
Yeah, yeah. So let me leave you with a shot across there towards Woolbeding House and the pond and river and the glass building behind the trees there. Well, we've just come along now and we're just above the river Rother, and there's people sat at the side of the river down there. But
first one I got
first I gone?
got a good reflection off the water.
Yeah. Just lovely, 2 swans swimming down a river.
Because I've only got a screen, the reflection in the sun.
Beautiful, look at them.
Elegant.
Yeah, aren't they?
Wow, that was a good spot. So we're just wandering along, still in Woolbeding Park, and we've just said about how many butterflies we've seen today. mainly yellow ones, but there's been quite a few, which is very positive for the coming months. And with a bit of luck, the butterflies will be getting back to some sort of normality like everybody else. Well, this walk now is going to be a two-parter. The church is going to be included into this bit, and we're now on the Rother walk, heading down towards North Mill in Midhurst. And we've got the first little tributary just here on my left-hand side. Let me just see if I can get in a bit closer than what I've done before. Here we go. If they want to, these timbers can be lifted to let water flow come through more. But it's very pretty. Is it a red currant, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's good, we concur on that one. And then, as I say, the tributary comes in here and it goes off down, narrows down just in the distance there, and then follows round into North Mill. And then we then head up across North Mill Bridge and then up towards Cowdrey Ruins. And I think we're going to do a loop up round the polo fields and into the cafe, where Cynthia is going to treat me and Steve to a hot cross bun and a coffee. Well, we've made our way around the polo fields and we've got the River Rother down there, but we are heading up here. If anybody knows this very well that's watching this, you will know where this goes. And it's nice having the steps, but some of them are very small. But here we go, and these are bigger steps here until you get to these little ones, and then more little ones. So I've got to be careful how I'm filming now because the sun is streaming through the trees. So I want to try and keep this angled. Oh, let me turn it a little bit. So here we are, walking up this footpath now. Just over this fence there would have been a lovely show of daffodils, but some of them are beginning to die back. Look at that, beautiful they are. But here we are, we're just approaching the top of St Anne's Hill. Whew. After a long walk, that was very tiring. And here we are up the top by the perimeter wall, which runs all the way around that way and round that way. In the centre it's mainly sweet chestnut trees, but the odd oak and silver birch. But interestingly, part way up that tree, about 12-15 feet up, there's two holes in the tree, which I would guess is possibly for a woodpecker. People over in the distance. So let's climb up onto the wall and into the centre. Oof. Lovely. It looks as though it's been cleared at some point up here. But I think this would be a perfect place with Keldry ruins away in the distance there for us to end our video for today. Well, the sun's streaming through behind us, so I've got to be careful with the camera. So let me turn this around. So this will be Kevin, Steve and Cynthia saying bye bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Hello, this is Kevin, and if you've enjoyed the video that you've watched today or tonight, whatever it might be, please follow, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Bye.